duets.
I do adore the heady blend of power, truth, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly, I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Do you have any interest in dancing?
A great deal. Although dancing with an elven apostate would win you few favors with the court. Perhaps once our business here is done.
I'll be back.
And well,
Now, in this room, we'll be coming across members of the council.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the council of humans now.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspar's vitriol.
Now, if you say this, you end up losing court approval. But if you say this, you end up gaining court approval.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I have a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspar's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me, friend. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Yeah, so even though we don't know who this Fipe person is, but just pretend that we do.
Just gossip.
Well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
You can ask him that and then that, but don't ask him about the war, because that makes him upset.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspar. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Oh, no wonder he wasn't chosen as emperor. He was too arrogant.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Floria hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Another time, my lord. Well, that's useful.
Now, you want to get as much court approval as possible. Not only so you could stay, if your court approval goes down too far, you'll get kicked out of the ball. But not only that, is because eventually we'll have to wander off into areas we're not supposed to be.
Well, that's useful.
Inquisitor Levan, don't head into the servants' wing if you've any your neck. Not one else gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Did you hear what Gaspar said to Germain? His own uncle.
Germain wore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
well. What's this?
Let's see what we got here. Carla, kitchen staff. Vernon, under gardener. Sophia, chambermaid. Marcus, footman. Basically, we need user support down there. Something's gone wrong.
My lady Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress? We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I don't know about the fashionable part.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty. Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
How could the Empress afford?
Well, it's not a complete masquerade considering I'm not wearing a mask.
Boring.
Other people who are wearing the mask are the illusions. Isn't that our minstrel? If you bring Dorian along, this is where Dorian is standing. I don't know where Iron Bull stands because I've never actually brought him along.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't need evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Yeah, I saw blood on the tiles too.
You only said that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fight, Jamie.
Gaspard is waiting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
Well, there's nothing else to do but to go somewhere we're not allowed to go. But we have to make it quick. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people notice and your core approval will drop. So basically, be quick about it. Oh, a bunch of dead people.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
The funny thing is, if you don't make it to the ballroom before the second bell, you get court approval. But if you don't make it by the third bell, you get disapproval. It's kind of funny.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith, delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
When Lily said that she had a history with her, she was not kidding. As you guys remember in Origins, the only actual apostate they had among the group was Morrigan. Yes, Morrigan.
We may never know. Court he intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I didn't realize I was watched so closely.
All eyes are upon you, Inquisitor. Indeed, you distract from more important matters.
Such as?
Such as the unwelcome guest I recently found and killed within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned to enter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go into the ballroom for a reason. I've picked up a few little tidbits of information which we can give to Lily.
Galina, I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe,
Look at Lady Campion's slippers. Trimmed with pearls. And emeralds. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster. There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose and you're concerned about buckles on shoes. Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe? What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no? I found this out. I'm not sure of its value. Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know. I should go. Be on your guard. I always am.
I heard Celine was having the entire.
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman?
Take care. Enjoy the masquerade.
Again, it's not a masquerade unless everybody's wearing a mask.
Inquisitor Lefevre, how many of the guests have mistaken you for a kitchen servant? You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
There's something really I want to talk to them about, because I want to continue my investigation without any disturbance. However, over here you find not only Josephine, but her little sister.
Has anyone seen Lucia? Josephine, you're supposed to see servers in the bathroom half an hour ago. Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montenberg.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montelier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them. Where did you hear such nonsense? Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Of course not. How do people come up with these ideas?
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and... Yvette, stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking. Yvette,
That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous. I'll see you later.
another time.
Had to embarrass you a little bit there, Josephine.
Duke Gaspard has been fortunate around
Where are Yvonne and Colette?
She do seem a little uptight sometimes. Need to relax.
This could be worth checking out.
Now when we go inside, we have to re-equip our equipment. 'Cause we're wearing fancy wear.
Why kill the servants? They were unarmed.
Because they were in the way, of course. These were minor obstacles in the path to someone's power.